We rich.
Before you can figure out where you going, gotta look back at where you been.
All right, yo, we got that Raising Kanan trailer season 4. Let's go. All right, so we got, Big Kanan, narrating things that's happening and we seeing like Rock and Lulu. So it seems like Lulu's, I guess, treatment has gone well because he's back with Rock. So I guess now he's probably made up a good decision of him wanting to be back into the game. So I'm like, okay, that's also fine as well. And then the one caveat of the trailer that kind of like peaked it for me was that I guess they're starting to go into, I guess, maybe Jukebox is turning heel or going down the dark routes, right? Because we see, I guess, Marvin giving Jukebox a gun. So I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Why is he giving her the gun for? Now, in my brains, I was thinking it probably has something to do with the whole dance thing, like from when the girl was that woman that was trying to teach them for them to be in. I think what was it, Butter, that group Butter. But then I'm like, no, I don't think so. I don't think the gun would be used for her. I think it's gonna probably be used for somebody who really needs it. Now, you see also too that we didn't see Famous in the trailer. Now again, this is a teaser trailer, so it's only like a little bit, like a snippet of it. So we didn't get to see like Famous. So I'm guessing probably when we see, like, I don't know, probably like in a couple of months from now, because they did say the winter time Raising Kanan was coming back. So you know how Power always have like they format how it's always like after Power Book 2 it would be Power Book Full Force, right? With Tommy. So I'm like, wait a minute, because I'm pretty sure I think they're finished. I believe they should be finished with production. So I'm like, wait a minute, where's Tommy? I'm expecting Tommy. But I'm like, okay, so we're getting Raising Kanan after Power Book 2. So I'm guessing Power Book Full Force is going to probably be after Raising Kanan and then maybe BMF. But I don't know how that order is going to probably go into the future of 2025. So again, we're going to see how that's going to like play out. Because I was like, wait a minute, like a Raising Kanan trailer. I'm like, oh. And then we get to see everything that's happened. Like Rock is, I guess, talking to cops or paying them off or whatever. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it was like the same cops that was like bullying her in the last season. I don't know if there was different cops. I don't know because it was like the way they panned the camera. It was like quick, so I'm not sure if it was the same cops or they different. I don't know. And then we get to see a snippet of Unique still standing over like Ronnie's body. You know, I'm gonna say this, right? Because even though Ronnie's gone, right? And I know some of y'all was like, nah, we not feeling Ronnie. Ronnie, he like, right? Because I know some of y'all wanted him to be Breeze, but he's not Breeze, right? And I don't know, because he was my personal favorite in the last season. I just loved his character. I should be making like 60 videos a day, like explaining how he's gonna come back to life too. Like how you see a bunch of ghost videos, but I ain't gonna do that. Because we got a definitive end for him. Kanan shoots him in the head, and that's it. So it's just in the trailer we see, I guess, Unique is over. He's still over Ronnie's body. So I guess he's gonna probably be still contemplating about what happened, or maybe who killed his brother. I don't think he would. I think he would care, but I think it would be maybe sort of like he should have probably been the one to kill his brother because it's like, he basically left him for dead. Like he beat him with a pipe, crushed his skull from what we thought killed him, right? And then just left his body in a ditch somewhere. So again, I'm kind of curious to see like where Unique's headspace is gonna be because we also see in the trailer it looks like he has like a hood on, and it looks like he's like in a restaurant shooting somewhere, and then also we see somebody have a Molotov cocktail, I think, and it looks like they're throwing it into like I guess like the Chinese restaurant from what it looks like, from what it looks like, but it looks like a kid, right? So I don't know if they're gonna start or should they actually start the whole Ghost and Tommy stuff up yet? I mean, they should, I think, in my opinion, because if Power Origins is coming next year, I think they should get ready to start like adding like maybe more snippets like they did in the last season where on the billboard when Rock was going over to I guess like the nail salon that she was trying to like work on, and that's when you see like the billboard and it says Tommy. So I'm like, okay, so I wonder if they're gonna start building that up, and we're gonna start to see like maybe more snippets, like maybe Tommy did this, or maybe James St. Patrick did what, I don't know, something more like hints and clues as to what's gonna come for like the future, because I think it's the perfect time for them to start putting more snippets of like both Tommy and Ghost. I think it's perfect. I think because we're on season 5, no 4 right now. Sorry, we're on season 4 right now. So I think this is perfect for them to start, building that up, and then we get to see more of that. And then in the trailer, we see Kanan kicking somebody, like he's kicking some guy or whatever. So I don't know if this is, I don't know, because Kanan he's already going down that path. He's already going down that path that we know him to be, because you see how he was treating Famous in the last season. At first, he was like, okay, Fame, my man, is gonna be me and Fame all the way. But then he gets with Ronnie, he kicks out Famous, and he's like, all right, you weak, you dead weight, you keep letting my mom's back into the crib, time for you to go. So we going to start to see more on a darker trail for Kanan, and him turning like the way that we all know him to turn in the future. And then I guess the open question would be too is, Unique gonna be Breeze? Is he gonna be Breeze? Right? Or is they still gonna like play off of maybe another character being introduced as Breeze? Because again, we still missing D Wiz's brother. We still missing that. And we still don't know if D Wiz's brother is gonna be Unique, I mean a Breeze or not. So we still missing that bit of information as well. I'm thinking they're still gonna have beef with the Italians. Well, mainly I guess Unique, because remember, at the time, everybody thought Unique was dead and Rock took over Unique's position. So Unique is back now. So I'm kind of wondering how that's going to be between like Rock and Unique, because again, they both had a truce. They had a truce, and it was like, all right, we're not beefing anymore. We kind of like, stand off, right? We stand our ground or whatever. So I'm wondering, will that beef actually be reunited again, seeing how Rock has his position and Unique has nothing. He lost his brother, right? He has no money, no product. He has nothing. So I'm kind of wondering what that dynamic is gonna be like. Is he gonna try to get his position back from Rock the right way, or is it just gonna be another war between them two, or will they actually work together this time? But I don't know. In the trailer, like Unique look like he's going on. He gonna be at war. Look like this man gonna be going to war. So I'm like, and then also too, we had, I guess, like because Shannon's father and the captain at the time, they was piecing together like, wait a minute, it seems like Howard did have something to do with Shannon's death. So, and then since Howard is dead too, so again, everything is still being pointed at Marvin. Everything is still being pointed at Marvin. Like technically, he's the one in charge of the organization and the operation, right? His friend, his reporter friend Gerald is dead, so everything is looking all Marvin. So again, we gonna see, because I think season 4 is gonna be crazy. I don't now if it's gonna be my favorite season. We're gonna see if it's gonna be my favorite season compared to the last season. Again, we're gonna see, but I can't wait. I can't wait. Winter time, so most likely probably November, December. I can't wait. But drop your comments down below. What you guys think of this trailer, this teaser trailer? This teaser trailer looking kind of crazy, looking spicy, yo. No, okay, not too spicy, because I mean, Jukebox got a gun, so I'm like, oh, who's her first kill gonna be? Who's her first kill gonna be? But like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will catch you all in the next one.